Not every drug needs to be discovered from scratch. In fact, many medicines you see in pharmacies today are generic versions of already approved drugs, offering the same safety, quality, and effectiveness at a lower cost. But how do these generics get approved? The answer lies in the Abbreviated New Drug Application or ANDA, a streamlined regulatory pathway managed by the US Food and Drug Administration. Unlike a full new drug application, an ANDA does not require repeating extensive clinical trials. Instead, it focuses on demonstrating that the generic drug is essentially the same as its branded counterpart. Let's break down the ANDA filing and approval process through three critical pillars: bioequivalence, patent certification, and paragraph 4 challenges. The process begins with bioequivalence, the scientific foundation of generic drug approval. For a generic drug to be approved, it must perform in the body the same way as the reference listed drug, often called the innovator or brand drug. This means that when a patient takes the generic version, it should deliver the same amount of active ingredient into the bloodstream at the same rate as the original product. To prove this, companies conduct bioequivalence studies, usually in healthy volunteers. These studies compare pharmacokinetic parameters such as the maximum concentration of the drug in blood, known as Cmax, and the overall drug exposure over time, known as AUC, area under the curve. If the results fall within an acceptable statistical range, typically 80 to 125%, the generic is considered bioequivalent. This eliminates the need for large-scale clinical trials, significantly reducing time and cost. However, bioequivalence does not mean identical in every aspect. Generics may differ in color, shape, or in active ingredients, but the active pharmaceutical ingredient, strength, dosage form, and route of administration must match the reference drug. Once bioequivalence is established, the ANDA moves into another critical area: patent certification. Every brand name drug is protected by patents listed in the FDA's Orange Book, which outlines exclusivity rights granted to the innovator company. When filing an ANDA, the applicant must certify how it plans to address these patents. There are 4 types of patent certifications. A paragraph 1 certification states that no patent information has been filed. Paragraph 2 indicates that the patent has already expired. Paragraph 3 means the applicant agrees to wait until the patent expires before marketing the generic. And then there is paragraph 4, the most strategic and controversial pathway. A paragraph 4 certification declares that the existing patent is either invalid, unenforceable, or will not be infringed by the generic product. This is not just a regulatory statement, it is a legal challenge. By filing a paragraph 4 certification, the generic company is effectively challenging the brand company's patent rights. The brand company then has 45 days to file a patent infringement lawsuit. If a lawsuit is filed, it triggers an automatic 30-month stay, during which the FDA cannot approve the generic unless the court rules earlier in favor of the generic applicant. This creates a high-stakes legal and regulatory battle. But there is also a significant reward. The first generic applicant to successfully file a paragraph 4 ANDA is eligible for 180 days of market exclusivity. During this period, no other generic competitors can enter the market, allowing the company to capture significant revenue. Because of this, paragraph 4 filings are often aggressive and highly competitive. Beyond patents and bioequivalence, the FDA also evaluates manufacturing quality, labeling accuracy, and compliance with good manufacturing practices. Facilities are inspected and data is reviewed to ensure the generic product meets the same high standards as the original drug. If all requirements are satisfied, the FDA grants approval, allowing the generic drug to be marketed. The ANDA pathway plays a crucial role in healthcare systems worldwide. It increases access to affordable medicines, promotes competition, and reduces overall healthcare costs. In many cases, generics cost significantly less than brand name drugs, making life-saving treatments more accessible to millions of patients. But behind this affordability lies a rigorous scientific and regulatory process, ensuring that lower cost never means lower quality. From proving bioequivalence to navigating patent strategies and legal challenges, ANDA filing is a precise balance of science, law, and strategy. Because in the world of generics, success is not just about copying a drug, it's about proving, protecting, and competing.
Subscribe to MedPharma Global on YouTube. Get the latest medical and pharmaceutical updates. Click the subscribe button and join our community.